everyone. Today we have taken a very interesting topic of IGCSE, which is a part of the chapter excretion, and we will be explaining the structure of nephron today. So let's just see how important the nephron is. We very well know that nephron is the structural and functional unit of the kidney. So nephron is structural and functional unit of the kidney. Now, why the nephron is so important? Because urine formation takes place in the nephron. What are the important structures in the nephron that make it so very important? Okay, let us go in a sequence. So the parts of the nephron are this cup-shaped structure called the Bowman's capsule. So as you can see that the Bowman's capsule is a cup-shaped structure, and inside this structure you have a vessel from the renal artery. Now remember, every organ has got a supply of the artery that supplies oxygenated blood. So a branch of the renal artery that enters the nephron divides and forms the afferent arteriole. So this is afferent arteriole, which is branching of the artery. So this is afferent arteriole. All right. Now the afferent arteriole further branches to form a tuft of capillary, which you can see inside this cup-shaped structure called the glomerulus. Okay, now the other end of the glomerulus forms another arteriole, which is efferent arteriole. See, here there is a change. There is like additional branching. Normally, we see that artery branches into arterioles, then arterioles into capillary, and capillary into venules and veins. But here there is this extra branching because filtration has to take place. So this is afferent arteriole. Now going further, as we move on further, we see that this efferent arteriole does not, stop over here. It again has network of tubes, which is called it's actually another capillary. And now this capillary is going to join and form the renal vein. And once into the renal vein, things are back into your body to the heart. So all this we must have studied in the circulatory system, which is not a part of this chapter any which ways. So we are clear with the parts of the nephron, the first part of the nephron, which is the Bowman's capsule. So the first part is the Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule plus the glomerulus. Bowman's capsule plus the glomerulus is called the Malpighian body. Okay. Coming to the second part, you can see there is a tubule which is curved. This is called the PCT, which is called the first coil tubule. This is called the proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, proximal convoluted. So convoluted means it is coiled, it's not straight. Proximal convoluted. The proximal convoluted tubule bends to form a U-shaped tube called the loop of Henle. You can see the loop of Henle has the dimensions are not the same. I think it has this descending limb and the ascending limb. The descending limb is thicker, ascending is thinner. Now the ascending limb forms another tubule, which is called the distal convoluted tubule. Distal is the second convoluted tubule. All these have very important functions, which we'll discuss in the next video. So the second coil tube or the distal convoluted tubule finally forms another important structure, which is called the collecting duct. So let us now write the parts in a sequence. So Bowman's capsule plus glomerulus is called Malpighian body or Malpighian corpuscle, and then you have the renal tubule. So renal tubule is made up of ECT. It has DCT, it has DCT, it has loop of Henle, it has loop of Henle, and finally, the collecting duct. Okay, so there are four parts inside the renal tubule. So this was the part of the nephron, and nephron with its parts all labeled. In the next video, we shall discuss the urine formation and the steps of urine formation, how it is taking place inside the nephron. Thank you so much and stay tuned.